BARTA are developing skill sets that are grouped into initial, intermediate and advanced. Initial training is designed to give responders the tools to make risk-based judgments at an incident, and that will enable them to take safety critical action, to make a plan and resource the incident in the most effective way, given the task, the environment, the situation and the animal that they're dealing with. Intermediate training is recommended for those situations where rescuers will have to encounter an animal, potentially control the animal and carry out standard rescue techniques. So after a risk-based approach, this is probably the go-to level of training for an incident commander to resolve a situation that requires a greater degree of control, higher degree of PPE or skill sets. Advanced training reflects the skill sets of a technical rescue team or an animal tactical advisor. If you have good situational awareness and understanding of an incident, it will help you to understand what skill sets and what level of training is required to help resolve it, and the agency or agencies that those skill sets will be drawn from. The modular approach will help us to attract the right skill sets for the right type of team. For instance, a large animal rescue team may have rescue techniques, lifting and winching, encounters of equine and livestock, but there may be no foreseeable risks in the operational area that would require them to have more specialist skill sets. Equally, there may be a crew or an operational division that will encounter a foreseeable specific risk involving animals. And we need to ensure that they have the right skills, the right level of training to help them to make the right operational judgments about that specific incident and that specific risk that they will encounter. Another important aspect is that there may be teams who have technical skills in working and carrying out rescues from an environmental risk, but wouldn't necessarily have the skill sets to understand how to rescue animals in their specific environmental area of activity. So again, the menu approach helps you to identify those areas of weakness or those skills gaps and to identify the most appropriate training to equip your teams to deal with foreseeable risks. So in this exercise, have a think about the specialist skill sets that you already possess, the type of situations that you might encounter animals in, and determine whether you have the right training, the right equipment, the right skill set to manage the animal risks in those environments.